yesterday we saw some corrections in the international market, specifically US, mainly driven by comment from one of the member of the Fed committee, which they had indicated that tapering, which is reducing the quantitative easing, will start in the May month. And also the rate increase, they were sounding more concerns about the inflations, and the rate increase will continue. Apart from that, the minutes of the meeting of the last Fed meeting will be out today, and that will be giving some indications about how the tapering will start. So considering all these, US market had seen some corrections. We had seen that the bond yield has reached to new higher. That is also impacting the overall sentiment over there. Apart from that, taking clue from the US market, even Asian markets are also down. And Hong Kong, which is open after 2 days, is down by around 2%. In commodity, oil is down by around 2%. Oil is down by around ₹2, $2. Yesterday it was at around 109, and today it is at around 107. Aluminium in China, which is open after 2 days, is down by around 1%, and copper is up by around 0.5%. And iron ore is up by around 2%, and steel is flat. So more of a bit negative sentiment in the international market. We had seen some corrections in the Indian market yesterday, but quite possible, taking clue from the international market, we may see some more correction today. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. A very good morning, everyone. This is Ayush Mehta. I'll be covering the technical part for the day. As sir had mentioned, we take the cues from the global markets. We feel Nifty is expected to open on a gap down note, and we will be witnessing some profit booking today. We have seen a good rally in Nifty from the lower levels of 17,300 to 18,000 levels in just last week. Today, we are expecting a slight profit booking in the markets. For today, immediate support for Nifty is currently placed at 17,850, followed by 17,740 levels. And if we witness a closing below that, which is unlikely, it might be dragged towards 17,670 levels. Now, moving on to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty has given the breakout of all its important moving averages in the last week. And in yesterday's session, mostly in the second half, we have seen a selling pressure in that. So for today, the important support for Bank Nifty is placed at 37,840 levels on the downside, and if we witness a closing below that, then we expect 37,500, and then 37,000 levels might be tested as well. Moving on to Nifty Financial Services, this index is mostly flat, not giving not giving a breakout or a downfall in this. Then for today, the support for this index is currently placed at 17,500, and the second support would be 17,420. Moving on to the stocks. Polycab is looking good at current levels. It has given a strong breakout in the yesterday's trading session of 7 to 8%. For today, you can look at Salzar Electric, which is looking good at current levels. We have initiated a buy call at 195.70. So you can buy it for the target of 210 by keeping a stop loss of 188. That's all from my side. I request David guy to take the call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Ayush. Good morning, everyone. So as per derivatives data, in yesterday's second half, we have witnessed some sell-off being seen in the market, and Nifty dragged down below 18,000 level on the cash front. While in the future, we are still witnessing that the Nifty is above 18,000 strike. While so as per the OI position, as per the weekly basis, we are seeing that the call writer position got added up heavily between 18,000 to 18,400 strike. But on the contra view, we are seeing that put writer positions also got added up at 18,000 to 18,200 strike. While the downside also put writer positions got added up at 17,700 and 17,800 strike. While on the monthly basis, we are seeing that there is a tug of war situation at 18,000 strike. There is the highest call writer and put writer position being added up at 18,000 strike from the both the call and put front. So currently view for the market remains range bound Well, the situation we are seeing as per the OI position is like a buy on dip strategy we are witnessing in the market. Currently, the range has been formed in the market between 18,200 to 17,700 strike. Once a Nifty in today's half, we are seeing that the Nifty is likely to open 150 points downside. But once if Nifty manages to take support at 17,800 or 17,500 level, and from that we are seeing if any pullback coming of around 17,900 strike, then we might witness the support being formed at 17,700 level, and again we might witness a Nifty to break above 18,000 level, and 18,200 would be the immediate resistance after that. So currently hold your long position with the strict support of 17,700 level, because once if Nifty goes below 17,700 level, then we might witness the sell-off to be seen in the market, and all the profit and all the rally which we are seeing from last 3 to 4 days would be wiped off a bit below 17,700 level. So currently view for the Nifty remains positive, because we are seeing that from the PCR front and the FI front, both are likely to control at the market in at this point of time, because FIs are continuously into buying momentum from last 5 to 6 days, and PCR has also stable at 1.06 level. So if PCR goes below 0.90 level and gives closing below 0.90 level, then we might witness at that point of time Nifty to also go below 17,700 level. And once if Nifty goes in today's session above 17,900 level, and that point of time PCROI is also coming above 1.15 level, then we might witness the covering rally to be seen above 18,000 level in next 1 to 2 days. So hold your long position with the strict stop loss of 17,700 level. As per stock specific and sector specific, we are witnessing power sector to remain positive in today's session, as we have witnessed a fresh buy in yesterday's session. So from a power sector, we are expecting Tata Power and NTPC looks positive for next 2 to 3 trading session. And next two counter which looks positive is IEX and SRF. These two counter has also witnessed major OI positions getting added up at nearest strike. So keep a watch on these four counters. Thank you.
Good morning. Poonawalla FinCorp has come out with its Q4 update. As per that, the disbursement has seen a good recovery. It is at 3,300 crores against an average range of around 1,600 odd crores since last many quarters. And this has resulted in loan growth of 9% quarter on quarter and 17% year on year. Also, the on asset quality side, the net NPA has come down below 1.2% from 1.8% in December quarter. And also on GNPA has come down from 3.5% to less than 3%. So these are encouraging signs, and stock can continue to perform well. Bandhan Bank Q4 update was also good. Advances grew by 15% quarter on quarter and 16% year on year. Microfinance collection efficiency excluding arrears for the month of March improved to 95% from 92% in December month, and the same was at 86% in September. So we have seen a steady and continuous increase in collection efficiency, which bodes well for the stock. Ujjivan Small Finance Bank Q4 metrics have also improved. Loan growth over here for quarter on quarter was at 10%, year on year 20%. This was mainly led by microfinance segment, which is almost close to 70% of total loans. We think the whole MFI sector can be a dark horse going forward, and also it is a play on the opening up theme. Repeated lockdowns led to severe impact on collections on this sector, but now things seem to be coming back on track. Despite the Ujjivan being one of the weaker players in MFI, the collection efficiency has improved every month since the second lockdown, and from 6 months back, including arrears, the collection efficiency was at 94%. It has increased to 116% in March. So these are encouraging signs. Also, 0+ days past due has reduced from 15% to 9.6% in just one quarter from December to March. And similarly, GNPA has also reduced from 9.8% to 7.1% in March. So we feel all listed MFI companies will declare good Q4 numbers, and the sector can outperform. Within MFI, for low risk and moderate return kind of stocks, if somebody is looking at, they can consider Credit Access Grameen and Arman Financial. These are better quality companies and highly valued for that reason. And if someone is willing to take more risk, then they can consider Ujjivan Financial, which will be merged into the SFB within 2 years, and as well as Pandana Spurti. So the risk here is that if there is a fourth wave, which is more severe than the third wave which we saw, then the whole MFI sector again will correct sharply, because they have run up recently. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday, Marico came out with the business update. The company has said that for the industry overall, we have seen that the consumptions remain subdued, and also the FMCG volumes declined during Jan to Feb season. That is for the industry, and for the company specific, their India revenue growth was in low single digits, while volumes were marginally positive because the base was very high, which led to the double-digit volume growth on the 2-year basis. For the international business, the company saw double-digit constant currency growth, and also the total consolidated revenue was in the high single digits. We have also seen that the edible and the crude oil prices are inching up and have gone up quite steeply, which is impacting their raw material prices for the value added hair oils and Saffola edible oils. So that is why the company expect gross margins to be similar levels at the same quarter last year. That is on the YY basis. So overall, we believe this is marginal negative, because we were expecting that the sector is facing issues, and also because of the steep high prices, the companies can face pricing issues and the margin issues despite taking the price hikes. So we believe for Marico, this is also marginal negative, and we can see some similar impact in other FMCG companies also in today's trade. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Tata Steel came out with its business update for Q4. Tata Steel standalone sales volume, which includes Tata Steel Long Products and Tata Steel BSL, stood at 5.12 million ton versus 4.42 million ton quarter on quarter. Tata Steel Europe's business sales volume stood at 2.36 million ton versus 2.16 million ton quarter on quarter. This is positive for the company. Apart from this, NCL Industries cement sales for the quarter stood at 668,000 ton versus 558,000 ton quarter on quarter, which is a good 20% up quarter on quarter. However, it was down 5% as compared to last year. This is neutral for the company. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from that, TCS again has so this is a consecutive 2 order which they had announced yesterday. Also, we saw some order win by TCS, and again today we are seeing some additional order. This is more of a transformational deal, so should be of a higher amount. Company has not declared the amount, but we feel that the order size will be good. Apart from that, Rain Industry has said that they will be shutting down one of the unit in their Vizag plant, which will have a shortage of raw material supply, and because of that, they will be closing down one of the furnace over there, but the other furnace will continue. Company derived a lot of revenue from international market. Means they have operations in the US, and this is one of the largest manufacturer in the world of calcinated petroleum coke. So the impact will not be that big, but still the impact will be there, and there will be some volume reduction on that. Adani Enterprises said that they will be considering board meeting on 8th April to raise the fund in the form of equity, maybe right issue or maybe QIP or broader or private placement. So the fundraising could be maybe because of their acquisition of airport business of India, which is likely to scale up now faster. Sometime back, even SBI has also said that they had uh, in all sanctioned 12,000 crores of loan to that airport business. So equity raise maybe for that account also. Of late, we are seeing we were seeing coal prices consistently coming off from the high of over $400 to around 200 near about 200, $218. But today we are seeing some uptick again in the coal prices. The coal prices yesterday it has increased by around 6% in Australian market, and that is mainly because of the the reason that there is Europe is likely to put up a sanction on Russia for not importing coking coal, uh, for importing thermal coal. So that will have an impact on the overall pricing and shortage of coal in the international market, and that is pushing up the prices again. Generally, the thermal coal prices before all these prices were running at around $80 if you take 1 year back, but around 150, $140 when the crisis started, and now it is around $250, so much higher than the previous level. So that will have an impact again on cement and steel companies. So that's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.